Okay, it's Saturday morning. My grandchildren are gone, heading back home, and I'm out here giving my blog. The last blog I put on yesterday, when I was trying to give people the story about how we should be concerned that Don Trump is behind and what we need to do to rectify that, I had a couple negative comments from people trying to say that I was against Donald Trump or something. So I blew both of them off. They're off the list. They won't be getting my posts anymore, and they won't have to worry about what I have to say. Now, for those of you who are still listening, here's what I have to say to you. The mainstream media has been squawking all along that Donald Trump doesn't look presidential. I say this. Right now, down in Alabama, in Baton Rouge, where the floods are, Donald Trump, even though he owns golf courses all over the world, he's not playing golf. Not like our El Presidente. So basically, I guess if Don Trump wanted to look presidential, he'd have been golfing. That's what the mainstream media says. Obama's a great guy, and Don Trump's not presidential. So Don probably should have been golfing. Same with Hillary Clinton. I didn't see Hillary Clinton's fat ass down there helping out. She made a phone call. That must be a real bit of solace to the people that are down there suffering that Hillary made a phone call. But then again, see, Alabama's a red state, so they figure to hell with Alabama. Here's my contention. Donald Trump not only looks presidential, he is presidential. He's down there to help the people, handing out toys to children and whatever else they're doing down there. They're down there to let people know that we care about you. Even in a state that he knows he's probably going to wrap up. See, that's the difference. Hillary Clinton doesn't care about that state because she's not going to get that state. But Donald Trump's down there, even though he's probably going to get that state without any problem, he's still there. So that tells me that he's a man of decency and honesty. He doesn't care that he's already going to get that state. He's down there helping out. He could have been using that time to be in Virginia at a rally or states that are in contention right now, but he didn't. He went where the problem is, and he'll always be where the problem is. He was in Milwaukee. Was your fearless leader that we have now in Milwaukee? No, he was golfing. He's on his vacation, the last vacation that I hope to God he ever has on the American people. But Donald Trump is looking presidential. And does the mainstream media carry that? I'll be honest with you, I don't know, because I don't watch those bastards anymore. I don't watch nothing the mainstream media has to say. I do not turn on the news unless it's Hannity. And by the way, Hannity's having a town hall, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday night with Donald Trump. So try not to miss that. I listen to Hannity, and I listen to Lou Dobbs. I listen to nobody else. I catch O'Reilly occasionally. I never listen to Kelly. I don't even listen to Kelly when she has Martha McCallum on filling in for her, because she's another scumbag, and so's Dana Perino. Dana Perino's pissed off because Trump knocked Jeb Bush back into the last century because he's such a dope. So here's my contention. Don't like what I say? Turn me the hell off. Cut me loose. There was people that didn't like what I said last time because I told the truth. I'm telling you the truth now too. You can't just assume that Donald Trump's going to do well everywhere. You got to get out and vote. You can't let the mainstream media tell you how far ahead Hillary Clinton is, because it's probably a lie. But in some states, it's probably not a lie. So you have to get out and do what you need to do to vote and get people that you know to vote. Pick them up on voting day. Take them to the polls. Do whatever you got to do, because again, I'll say this again. I've said it before and I'll say it again many times. If Hillary Clinton gets elected, everything she promised you will be gone. Nothing will happen. She will make deals with countries that hate us to further her pocket. Now they're coming out saying, oh, well, if Hillary gets elected, we'll disavow anything with the Clinton Foundation. We'll turn it over to somebody else. Yeah, who are they going to turn it over to? One of their friends? And they're still going to get their cut out of it. They don't use it. 10% of what they collect goes to help people. It should be the other way around. 90% should go to help people. 10% should go to their expenses. But it's not. There's not a business in this country, and I know because I was in business for 35 years, that can run on a 10% profit. It just don't happen. 10% net profit. It just don't happen. So basically, I'm going to tell you, they skim off the top. They live off that money. People donate money and they live off of it. It's just like these telemarketers. They call you up and ask you to give $25 to the National Cancer Society. You give $25, the Cancer Society gets $5, and they keep $20 for calling you. The Clintons are just scum. They're involved with so many people that have been murdered. It's just scum. They're scum, and they're scumbags, and so's Obama. Obama and whatever it is that he's married to are scum. So we've been fooled for the last 8 years. And if you want to be fooled for the rest of your life, even if you're 5 years old, then vote for Hillary. Because I promise you, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If Hillary Clinton gets elected, it'll be the last time you will ever have to vote. You'll never have to go to the polls again. There's not a chance in hell that anybody but a Democrat will be president or dictator or whatever for the rest of our time in the world. Something else I heard too, I read it today, I read a couple of days ago, and it's not as far-fetched as it may sound. Obama's waiting. If Hillary gets elected, he'll have her indicted. He'll go ahead and let the Attorney General indict her. That's why they haven't done anything to her now. And once she's indicted, the election will be nullified. Tim Kaine won't become president because he wasn't elected by the people, and Obama will put himself up to stay in office because he'll declare a martial law because Hillary's been indicted. He'll be there for another 4 years. 4 more years of Obama ain't never going to happen. This country will be wasted away. Wasted away. So you think about that. And when you think about coming on and criticizing me because I'm saying you have to be diligent, that Trump is behind, well, in some states, Trump is behind. Face the facts. He's behind, and we have to do whatever we have to do to bring him forward. If you don't like what I say, block me, get rid of me. I don't need you, you don't need me. Okay? If you like what I'm saying, let me know you like what I'm saying, because I'm about getting ready to be to the point where I'm going to give up doing these blogs because I get negative comments, I get no shares. 2 or 3 people give me comments. Yesterday I had 95 views and 3 shares. That ain't reaching anybody. I mean, I can't just reach the people that I've tagged. So if you're not interested in predicating and moving forward what I'm saying and sharing it with everybody you know, then maybe I'll just give this up. In the meantime, Donald Trump's our best hope to save America. If Trump doesn't get elected, we're done. See you next time.